All right, it is that time of year when more than ever, a lot of emphasis is placed on your love life. And with Valentine's Day, a week away, you may be wondering, how can you find real love if you don't already have it? Well, according to our next guest, it begins with 5 simple questions. Joining us now is personal relationship coach Roy Biancalana to tell us more. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning to you.
All right, you're saying if we ask these simple questions, we will meet, date, and marry the love of our lives.
You can, yes.
All right, let's get right to it. Question number 1, you're saying, what is the real reason you are single? And emphasis is on real.
Yes. Well, most people say, there's no good women out there, there's no good men out there, but they don't ever focus on their unconscious commitment to staying single. So I have my clients really look at what is the fear of being in a relationship? What's the downside or the benefit of staying single? Because people usually are very afraid of rejection, or they're afraid of being in a relationship where they lose their autonomy. So when those fears are running in the background of their awareness, they actually keep people away from them because a partner is actually a threat.
But you know what? I've known a lot of people who seem rather desperate to me, and they always say, I just can't find anyone.
Right.
The people I meet, they just don't want to go on a second date. So what do you think is the issue there?
Well, actually, there's a lot of people out there, and usually when I start talking to them deeply, they're actually afraid of commitment for some reason. Once they let go of that commitment, then things start to really flow.
All right, very interesting. All right, second question we need to ask is, are you traveling with any baggage? Do you mean the kids?
No, I mean your emotional baggage.
Okay.
This is about whether you're still in love with somebody else, so there's no space in your heart for somebody new.
Ooh, that's
you're still kind of hung up on someone, or there's so much bitterness and anger and frustration from your past relationships that you're still kind of wrapped up in that. So people that are single can relate to being on a date with someone and all they do is complain about their ex to them. So they're still wrapped up in it. So this is about getting complete with your former lovers to make space for love to appear.
So you're basically saying don't date someone who's on the rebound.
That would be a good start, right. Make sure there's some time in there.
Rebounds, no good. Okay, third question. Do you know your relationship shape, and have you shifted it? What does that mean?
Well, many single people tell me that I keep attracting the same kinds of people over and over again.
Right.
Men that don't commit or whatever it might be. Well, we have a relationship shape, a persona, as it's called in my business, where from our childhood, we've learned to get and try to get love by being a certain person that may not be authentic for us. So, for instance, if a woman, let's say, is attracting controlling men, she probably has some sort of subservient, controllable persona that she thinks she'll get love if she doesn't speak up, if she doesn't declare what she wants. So she ends up attracting like 2 pieces of a puzzle. She'll attract a man who will control her because she's controllable.
That's so sad to me.
Well, it's very common. Very common. Caregiving women attract narcissistic men who are self-absorbed. They go together. So if you change your shape, then you'll attract a different kind of person.
All right. Your fourth question we need to ask, have you written your relationship vision? What is that?
A lot of people, they know some of the basics of what they want, but they haven't sat down and thought deeply and felt the relationship as if it's already happening. So I want my clients to sit down and actually write, what would it be like to be with this person? What would it be like to argue with them? What would it be like to share my feelings with them? Okay,
and last but not least, how skillfully do you communicate? That's the big one, communication.
Well, right. I find my clients that have not made good relationships, they blame, they criticize, they judge, and so they don't really have good communication skills. They don't know how to argue and have conflict without creating more drama. They don't know about sharing appreciation, keeping agreements. So my clients have to work on their skill set so that when they do meet somebody wonderful, they can make it work.
All right, Roy, and finally, if people want more information, what's your website address?
CoachingWithRoy.com.
CoachingWithRoy.com. Very easy to remember. Roy Biancalana, thank you so much for coaching us this morning. Make it a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.